Rumpole's Last Case, and Other Stories, by John Mortimer. The book bears a dedication as follows. To all the friends, learned and otherwise, I made down the Old Bailey, and especially to the criminal defenders, Jeremy Hutchinson, who, like me, has done his last case, and Geoffrey Robertson, who certainly hasn't. Rumpole and the Blind Tasting. Rumpole, how could you drink that stuff?
Perfectly easy, Erskine-Brown. Raise the glass to the lips, incline the head slightly backwards, and let the liquid flow gently past the tonsils. I gave the man a practical demonstration. I admit I've had a good deal of practice, but even you may come to it in time.
Of course you can drink it, Rumpole. Presumably it's possible to drink methylated spirits shaken up with a little ice and a dash of Angostura bitters. Erskine-Brown smiled at me from over the edge of the glass of Côte de Nuit Village 79, which he'd been ordering in his newly acquired wine-buff's voice from Jack Pomeroy, before he settled himself at the bar. I couldn't help noticing that his dialogue was showing some unaccustomed vivacity. I fully appreciate that you can drink Pomeroy's very ordinary, but the point is, Rumpole, why should you want to?
Forgetfulness, Erskine-Brown.
The consignment of a day in front of His Honour Judge Bullingham to the Lethe of forgotten things. The mad bull, I told him, as I drained the large glass of Chateau Fleet Street Jack Pomeroy had obligingly put on my slate until the next legal aid check came in. Constantly interrupting my speech to the jury, I am defending an alleged receiver of stolen sugar bowls. With this stuff, not to put too fine a point on it, you have a reasonable chance of getting blotto. It is a good few years now since I adopted the habit of noting down the facts of some of my outstanding cases, the splendours and miseries of an Old Bailey hack, and those of you who may have cast an eye over some of my previous works of reminiscence may well be muttering, plus ça change, plus c'est la même chose, or words to the like effect. After so many cross-examinations, speeches to the jury, verdicts of guilty or not guilty, legal aid checks long awaited and quickly disposed of down the bottomless pit of the overdraft at the Caring Bank, no great change in the Rumpole fortunes had taken place. The texture of life remained much as it always had been and would, no doubt, do so, until I...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?